I don't know. Well, let's first just talk about it.
Huh?
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Still recovering from last night?
I am still recovering from last night. Just a little bit of embarrassment. This is my first time ever wearing a skin tight outfit on stage.
It's I wouldn't say it's nice, but it feels different to be on the other side of things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you had
because I did all right.
Yeah, you had long socks. You had long white socks on.
I sure
and
did.
Jeans that were rolled up above the. So you look like a cholo.
Well, I was the flat. I mean, there's a lot of things that went into that costume.
You look like L Flash.
There's a lot of things that people could have taken away from that. Yeah. That was kind of the whole point of the costume. Yeah.
You did great.
Thank you.
It was awesome. I think me taking off my clothes on the side of the stage was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
Yeah.
We did a show where we were both superheroes. If you're new to the pod and you didn't watch the last one, we did a show where we were both superheroes. He was the Flash, but decided to go as Jay Garrick, the old Flash, and I was Superman, obviously.
The only Superman.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, the only Superman.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good show. I wish the turnout was a little bit better, but I don't think a lot of people shared the show around, so we'll just go ahead and blame them, huh? No, I love doing that, though. Yeah. I like blaming people.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, we could blame. It's okay. We'll start the pot off. Start the pot off strong.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it was still fun. I mean, always be grateful. Always be grateful.
Yeah, I was super grateful.
So now that it show's over, if you could be any superhero, who would that be? I think I've asked you this before, but who would it be?
Superhero?
Yeah. In the future.
Yeah, I mean,
not for comedy, just in general.
Oh yeah,
it'd be Wolverine, right?
I mean, probably, but that's just because. I mean, I probably pick something. I've always wanted to be Spider-Man too.
Been a Spider-Man thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man would be sick.
I always had like a weird connection with Hulk. I did always have that weird connection. I watched Hulk growing up like a bunch.
You kind of look like the Hulk.
Yeah, I've always had a Hulk connection. It was always a Hulk action, you know what I mean?
Hulk connection.
Hulk connection.
Yeah.
The Hulk mania is here. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. So what's on your mind? What's been on your mind like the most lately? What's going on with you?
Lately, the most?
Not like emotionally, because I don't want to get too serious right now, but like...
Well, I mean, like right now specifically, there's something that kind of funny happened today at work.
What's going on?
I mean...
Let's do it.
I literally got diagnosed with ADHD, and she's like, this chick that works at a university, older. Her name was, I'm not going to dox her, but...
Yeah.
Just,
don't say her name on.
Yeah, no,
it was not do that.
Older Thai lady, but she looked, she didn't look older, but whatever. She was a professor or something, or assistant professor.
Put
I don't know.
On the timer real quick.
And she pretty much, I got diagnosed with ADHD by her because she does therapy.
So you're one of those guys now, huh?
She's like, yeah, for sure you have ADHD, and then
is this going to change everything?
No, I already kind of knew, but from hearing it from someone who works at a university that seemed kind of smart, but who knows?
You have
and then the other one that what?
You have
you have CTE, I have ADHD.
That's pretty good. All right, I'll give you that. No, I mean I was trying to come up with a thing for ADHD.
But you have CTE.
So does she have license to actually?
I mean, she literally works at a university.
So you give her that?
So what?
You just gave her that? Are you gonna take it? Are you gonna take it now?
Well, here's the kicker. Not only do I have ADHD because I can't read. I've never read more than like 5 books technically.
Yeah, if an Asian lady talks to you and she tells you that you have something or disorder, I mean just take it as it is, right? Like don't.
Well, yeah.
You just take that diagnosis.
But big comic fan.
Yeah.
Told me not to go to a place that has the letters P and J in it.
Why?
Just she said, didn't have
comic fan, like comedy or
yeah.
Oh,
like she goes to shows.
What's P and J?
Just figure it out. Do the math.
JPs?
Maybe.
Oh.
And then
why is that?
I guess she just had a bad time, but that's just one show. I've heard a lot. Exactly what she said.
I've heard good things now, but
exactly what she said is what I've heard a lot of other people say.
Really?
That have done shows there. So
wow, interesting.
I'm not trying to
No, I mean,
I've never been there, so I can't judge.
I have no opinion.
But she
on
was
it.
like super, she's from California, if that too. So I'm like, But anyways, professor or assistant professor, whatever she was.
Oh, assistant professor?
Something like that. It wasn't actually
don't
a professor.
Don't trust it.
But here's what I was getting to. The kicker, the fun part, not only do I have ADHD because I can't read a book. Mm-hmm. I can only listen to books.
Yeah.
Apparently, I could be on the spectrum.
Yeah,
she straight up said that to me.
We knew that.
And then she's like, to make it soften the blow, she's like, "But aren't we all just a little?" I'm like, I mean,
Zachariah.
So I'm like,
Zachariah.
I don't know. It was tough to hear it from a professor assistant.
Your job last night was to dress up as the Flash.
Yeah.
Right? Which is cool. So you take that and you say, I'm going to go as Jay Garrick, which no one knows.
Jason Jay Garrick.
Jay Garrick. No one knows who the fuck Jay Garrick is, right? No one cares. No one knows who that is. But you're like, I'm going to do that, right? Okay. And then so if you look up what Jay Garrick looks like, and you pull up a picture of what he looks like real quick.
My fucking helmet broke.
There it is right there. Yep. Perfect. Okay. All right.
Hell yeah, dude. My helmet. I wish I had that.
Do you have a picture of you from last night?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You have a picture of your outfit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're going to send me a picture of it, and I'm going to put it right here, and I'll do this for the pod, okay?
Yeah. But my helmet
here's
broke,
Jay Garrick, right? And then this is what you look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been on the spectrum. You done been on the spectrum.
Whoa.
You had feathers sticking out your ears.
Oh yeah, golden feathers.
Golden feathers you
from
like
your
found
planet.
you found like not even on some weird shit.
No.
Like you probably found that off the ground from a pigeon. And then like did you wash those before you spray painted them, or did you just straight spray paint them? Like, and then had them in your ear, and then all night was like going to find the fucking feathers. And then on stage, right when he starts his fucking set, his feather falls out of his ear and it just falls to the ground, dude. And I'm like, I started dying, dude.
I have that video, dude. It's actually
man.
It's actually probably my best video.
Yeah, dude,
you're because I laughed so hard watching it. Because I'm like,
saying,
I actually did better than I thought.
No, you did really good. You did great. I think you did great. I think you matched the character perfectly.
Oh, that's so funny.
I wish you talked in a little bit older of an accent. You said some older stuff. No,
I didn't want to do that because it would have made me have to remember stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
It's too much to try.
I wish I didn't use my paper, but
it's all good, bro.
That's the only thing.
Other people use paper too.
Yeah, but I'm better than that.
If Big E was there and he saw that, he would have been like,
yeah, I know, but I'm Superman, so what he's gonna do?
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, there's nothing he can't do.
Yeah. That was a good one, man. That was a good show. Yeah, we know you're on the spectrum, buddy. We don't need an old Asian lady at her house to tell you tell you that.
She was so matter of fact about it too, and like I straight up asked her, I was like, "Do you do Muay Thai?"
Muay Thai? You do Muay Thai?
Do you fight? And she like looked at her.
She's like, dude, yeah, I'll beat the shit out of you right now.
She's like, I used to, and I was like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah. Every time I talk to a Russian person like from like Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or one of those, I get into the conversation of Sambo, dude. I get into like the wrestling conversation. I'm such a fucking asshole. Every time, dude, I'm always like, hey, dude. Hey, I look at their name and I'm like, Uzbekistan, and they're like, oh, you know Uzbekistan, and then I'll like, dude, and I get into the conversation. I'm like, yeah, dude, you guys are, and then every time, bro, every time. I don't know what it is. I just like talking to Russians.
Do they like you or?
Yeah, they fuck with me pretty heavy, man. Pretty heavy.
I mean, that's at least they like you.
I mean, I get around. I think I'm pretty multicultural. I'm
you
not
look
gonna
Russian.
Lie. No.
If you shaved your head,
okay,
yeah, you would.
Yeah, I get you. Okay,
yeah, if you shaved your head, you look Russian.
Yeah, I think if anybody shaved their head, they look Russian. Not gonna lie, dude. I think that's kind of how it works.
That's fucking.
I'm
funny.
multicultural, bro. I think I can get around, dude. I think I can get around all the countries. I think that's like a Jew trait. Like a Jew trait's kind of like you look at a Jew and you're like,
what's a Jew treat?
Like a Jew treat, like a kosher. Feltafish, a Feltafish gummy bear or something like that.
And that's like an attribute?
Yeah. No, so
okay.
it's like a Jew trait to like be able to like people look at you and they're like, where are you from? Like what are you? You know, because if we have to leave a country, we need to be able to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how the fuck Jews went to Morocco and how they're killing. I mean, that's weird.
You mean you name an infrastructure, they're hiding in it. Is that why they're called?
Hey, you name an infrastructure, they're hiding under it, my guy. They're tunneling.
Is that why they get called the R word?
What?
I don't want to say it.
What's the R word?
It's an animal.
They don't get called that. That's just a
is that like
word.
A mean thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's just anybody gets called that.
Right.
I can call you that
know.
all the fucking time, you rat. You fucking rat.
Hamster.
Nah, they're not. I mean, I don't think they get called rats.
No, that's just something mean. Okay.
No, I think they get called a lot of
in
things,
video
man.
Games
Vultures.
Oh wow.
Yeah, parasites. I mean, I've heard a lot of random things.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
You're saying it, not me.
Yeah. Well, I'm.
I
That's my people. I mean, you know what I mean.
I think it's my people too.
I think you might be your people too.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
should get you a 23andMe.
I'm too scared.
We should get you a 23andMe.
Too
We should do it on the pod.
Too
We should
scared.
tell the results on the pod.
Too scared.
Let's do it.
Too scared.
Oh, let's do it for the pod.
What if I'm actually like 50% Jewish or something?
What if you are?
Oh.
If you're more Jewish than me, that's how I know you're more Jewish than me. You knocked over that $100 bill and decided to pick it up, and I didn't even give a shit. You might be Jewish, dude.
True.
You might be Jewish.
Yeah.
You might. Heavy Jew episode.
Shout out freaking.
So what's going on? You brought up something in the beginning of the pod.
Yeah,
I want to know what it is because I didn't hear about it.
Oh, you did? This is
in
Arizona, bro. This is why I don't watch the news, first of all, because you just this is what happens when you watch the news. You just get fed scary stuff, dude. These guys were out there, and they decided.
Hey, real quick before we continue. All right, so we were talking about this. So go ahead and read it. Yeah, we're in the.
Oh, so I mean, I don't know. I was gonna read it. I was just gonna say what I know about it because.
But the joint Arizona Nevada sting. I just want you to read this out loud. No,
okay, I'll read it out loud.
No. Joint Arizona Nevada sting operation nets 9 suspects in multi-million-dollar drone threat ring. That whole fucking thing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The whole thing is
Look at
insane.
these guys, dude. This is like.
Jeez Louise.
This is what. Shout out to Logie. What he said earlier.
Let's describe all these people. Without looking at their.
Before we get into that, I was gonna.
Go ahead.
Logan was said because this is what the first thing I thought of when I saw it. Pretty much like along the lines. This is like the mission in GTA 6. Pretty much.
This
That's
is
what Logan
literally.
said. These are like the characters, the main characters, and yeah.
This looks like what this looks like in GTA. You know what this looks like, right? This looks like
who's the ringleader though?
This looks like the old man, obviously.
Yeah,
That's obviously the old man.
The middle guy.
Now, obviously the middle guy.
Yeah.
He's the Lester. He's the ringleader.
Jeffrey
He's the
Lofton.
guy who like sits in the thing.
I think you're 100% right.
She's the assassin. Obviously, look at that face. She's killed a man.
Oh yeah.
She's. And then no. This guy on the right. Believe it or not,
wanted,
everybody
the
thinks
wanted guy.
Why
is he the only one with the wanted thing? That's what's scary. I don't even.
Everybody thinks he's a hardcore guy. He's actually a teddy bear at heart.
He just got wrapped up in it because his brothers made him.
No, believe it or not, the driver.
Oh, he's just a driver.
The driver. He actually only got in this because he needed to get
that's
money
Vin
for his
Diesel,
daughter.
Dude.
He needed to get money for his daughter.
Vin.
He does it for family, bro.
Yeah, he does
for
it for
family, dude.
Yeah.
That's why, because he needed the money for his daughter. This guy on the left right here,
Upper Decky.
Bad guy.
Oh.
What's Upper Decky?
He's got his in right now.
That's a lower decky, dude.
He's a
got
fucking
a
baseball
decky.
pitch. He's in ex-baseball. He's like Kenny Powers pretty much.
That guy, yeah.
The actual... he's like... What would happen if actually...
All right, so what do you think about this guy up here, Randall? His name is Randall, dude.
Oh, man. But he looks like... What's
Randall.
his face? I don't want to dox him, but he looks like... What's his face?
Who?
I'm not saying it, dude. No.
He does kind of look like that guy.
I'll say it after the podcast.
All right, I think I know what you're talking about. He does kind of look like that guy. So what happened here? So what's the go down? So scroll down real quick. I want to read a little bit into this Because the headline's insane. In a sweeping crackdown between Arizona and Nevada, law enforcement from both states have joined forces to bust a grand-scale stolen property traffic operation with a stash including of 600 high-end drones estimating to $1.2 million.
Oh, so
They just
succeeded.
stole a
They
shit ton of
I
drones.
didn't know they actually succeeded.
Are these the guys? Are
my
these the guys
God,
that were
600?
just flying all those drones around? What do you need 600 drones for?
Are they on? What kind of drugs are they
Well,
on?
no, this is the question. This is the question, actually.
Is it?
Who the fuck hired these guys
And
to
who
steal?
thinks of that? Who thinks-
hired? No, somebody hired these
I
guys
know.
to steal all these
The
drones.
cartel probably.
No,
dude.
yeah, because dude,
I mean,
what do you do with
cartel
drones?
or-
What is it's drone warfare right now? Did you know? Did you
yeah,
see with
dude.
the Pope's his funeral, dude?
Dude,
Did
that
you see
thing
the
was
guns?
creepy. No,
look this
that-
up.
the Pope-
Look this up. Look this up.
Oh,
the
should we
guns-
finish this first,
Nah,
or
no,
what?
fuck this.
Okay.
Go to this real
Okay.
quick. Go to this. Go to this.
Okay.
Look up the guns that the Pope.
I just wanted to show you.
They protect the Pope's funeral. The guns. Nah,
I saw
look
one
up
image of
drone guns at Pope funeral.
I saw one image of the funeral.
Look at this
and
fucking
it
shit.
freaked me out. I didn't
Look
want
at
to
this-
watch it anymore because
look at
it's
this
like a
fucking
black
shit.
mass, pretty much.
Look at this fucking
It's
shit.
literally.
Nah. Massive. Yeah. Press the first one. Press the first one. Watch this.
What?
Yeah, he did. He bored him to death. Yeah, J.D. Vance went to the Pope and then
Shut the hell
Yeah,
up.
no, it's real shit. Okay, we'll look that up after this. I want you to see these guns real quick. I want you to see these fucking
What?
crazy guns. Go down, no, yeah, down. Right there. Look at that. Look at those.
Whoa! Oh, those are
Holy
those the
shit.
laser guns?
Those are the drone guns, dude.
oh drone
they
guns.
take out drones, bro.
Are they laser guns? Is what I'm saying, though.
look,
What are they?
I guess like
Or-
invisible layers go up. Visible
Oh,
lasers.
it's either sonic or it's the frequency
I
or
don't
it's
know, I disagree,
electric
but
magnetic.
That's
the EMP.
war.
It's EMP guns.
Yeah, and that's the
EMP
wars
guns.
we're in right now, dude.
Dude, that's like the. Remember when
So-
Call of Duty first did the
Yeah.
advance where you could run on walls and stuff, and they had like guns with like
Yeah.
sonic waves and.
So that's what these tweakers were probably.
Look at that, dude.
These
What
tweakers
the
were
heck?
grabbing all those drones. They're probably grabbing them for the cartel or something like that because that's
Yeah.
what warfare is now. Is drone shit. Look how fucking scary that gun is.
Yeah,
That's
that's
insane,
straight up.
dude.
That looks like Mr. Beast in a Call of Duty game.
No,
right
it
now.
literally, dude.
Look at Mr. Beast in the middle.
That does. Wow, it does look like this. Jimmy, what are you doing with that big gun, Jimmy? Dude, yeah, it's drone warfare. So what was scary
It's
about
drone
the
warfare.
What's it warfare? What's the scary thing about the Pope funeral?
We'll go to it. Look at
Go
it.
to the
Look up Pope funeral
Pope funeral and just like
in church. Look
yeah.
up.
Well, I guess that's a rocket launcher. That looks like a big rocket
That looks like
launcher
a
to me.
bazooka. Yeah,
That looks
Or
like a fucking bazooka.
Just look up the
drone.
Pope
No, sorry, no. Look up Pope's funeral.
mass or whatever.
Pope Francis's funeral,
Yeah,
and then just
the mass or whatever it's called.
yeah, and then look up
Because it's indoors. It's in. You'll see it.
look up 2025. We'll see if we can get pictures like that.
Just if you can't find it, just write in church.
Yeah, images.
Oh, there you go.
Now, what's scary about it?
I don't know. It just looks.
It just freaks you out
because it
it's-
looked all dark and stuff. But these pictures.
It is
aren't-
dark. It's a scary time. It's sad, dude.
No, but like it was like.
blessed be to Pope Francis.
Yeah.
And you know.
No, I don't know what I saw. I probably got AI'd or something.
Yeah, no, he was a good soul, man. He was a good soul. Don't listen to what people say. It's false
No,
prophecy.
it wasn't
there.
anyone saying anything. It was just a video.
Yeah, he's yeah,
Yeah,
he
no,
definitely
it
is
is
going to
sad,
be sitting
for sure.
with God. So, yeah, that's crazy though. These guys stole a lot of drones. You know, while we're talking about this, so go to that Abdullah Hashim. Have you seen this guy yet?
No.
Have you not seen this guy?
Uh-uh.
So it started with this like thing where he was apparently saying he's like the second coming of Muhammad and the second coming of Jesus Christ, and he's like the dude. Well, press play, and just show him real quick. We won't be able to play this on the pod, but you see that?
Yeah, I can read it.
Yeah, you can turn it up.
Oh.
Look at this. Isn't listen to this.
I think I have heard of him, but
Yeah,
I've never
isn't
seen
this
anything.
crazy?
I've never seen it or heard anything of myself.
So he does
I just
this
heard
whole
other
thing
people
where he says this,
talk
all
about him.
this, and then he goes, "I am not the Antichrist," because he sounds like the Antichrist. Okay, yeah, you.
Who's letting him talk like?
So
who's letting him talk like that?
I don't know. It's the Middle East.
Oh,
so he's just claiming to be a prophet, and he's claiming to be the.
And people are backing him, or what?
Yeah, and just recently he said that America is the actual Antichrist, and he like gave a bunch of backing for it. It's go down a little bit. The video might be down. But dude, that's kind of scary as shit, dude. Yeah. It's not scary because I believe in our Jesus, believe in the Holy Spirit, and that nothing can come over that. But like, this is kind of weird timing for this to be happening, a weird timing for that to be happening. But a lot of his claims are kind of like BS and all that, so I'm not really too worried about it. But it's just weird that popped up.
No, it is. It's
one of those things.
It is because it's something that people have been. I mean, we've talked about it a bunch.
Oh yeah,
at least every episode. But
every episode we talk about the end of the world. It's one of those things that's going to happen.
Something that's been being talked about for since I've been alive. Before I've been alive, 100%. So it's like always being talked about.
Well, okay, so the end of the world or the end times have always been a thing because the talk of an end time or the talk of like an end of the world or something like that, it's not about the end of the world or when it's going to happen or how to not make it happen. It's about doing the things before it happens. It's about making yourself right with your God, no matter what religion you believe in. It's about making yourself right before an inevitable thing happens. Like, for instance, you dying, like if something happens to you in an accident or something, that's technically the end of your world as you know it. If we believe that consciousness is an everyday thing that we go through, consciousness is something that we have to develop. It's something that we have to experience for you to know that you're alive, right? Like if you just live in your room every day and you don't do anything, you're technically not really living. Like consciousness is something that you have to do. You have to have kids. You have to, go forward in life. You have to make money. You have to build things. You have to be a human. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of being a human. That's what makes us different than a dog. Is that we can build stuff and we can create things and we can make things better than what they were yesterday, right? So the object of what the end of the world is to promote you to do those things because it's something that you don't know is going to happen. So if your whole world is your consciousness, then technically when that consciousness ends, your world ends. You understand what I'm saying?
Every single part.
And that's the whole idea of the Bible, and it's the whole idea of Jesus. The whole idea of Jesus is before that inevitable thing happens, before you die, before you can die at any second, you have something that can make you good with your Creator. You have something that can bless you and heal your soul. That's why with all these other religions, they don't have a Son of God that was sent to the planet to bless them of their sins, to take their sins away, to take their wrongdoings away. So when the end of the world happens or their end of their world happens, they are already healed and they're already blessed in that thing. They're already blessed in that ending. It doesn't matter, what happens because he was sent to die on the cross for your sins. That's the difference. You know what I mean? That's kind of the whole idea of what the end of the world is. So yeah, it's been being talked about a lot lately because people are on this verge of losing that sort of humanity, that sort of morality that has been kept for thousands and thousands of years from monotheism that only comes from a monotheistic religion, that idea of not killing, of not lying, of not stealing, of not thieving from people, of not getting your hands cut off for things. Like that whole idea of law comes from that religion, you know what I mean? And if you could believe it or not, but that is truly where that comes from. The 10 Commandment is what builds our rule of law today. It's what builds our morality that we see every day of our life, you know what I mean? So yeah,
all law is based off of
and that's why you see that in every religion, and that's why all these religions that have stuck around have been around for a really long time until this one religion came where it wasn't just this is what you follow and then you sacrifice something and then this is it. It was this is the guy that is the religion. This is the guy. You know what I mean? That changed everything. So, yeah. The end of the world, we might talk about it a lot, but the reason why is not because we're telling people, hey, the end of the world's happening, is we're telling you to get right with your God. We're telling you to get right with Jesus. We're telling you to understand that if the end of the world is happening and all these crazy things are happening, all these people are about to start holy freaking wars in nations. People are talking about going to war with Iran again. If that's the case, it is now more than ever important to get right with your God. No matter what God that is, but I hope it is the right one. But it is that time, you know? That's why we talk about it so much. That's why everybody's talking about it so much. That's why you see it on everything. But that's the way it's been forever because they want you to get right with your God. Now it's a little bit different. Now it's a little bit shoved down your throat, not going to lie. It used to be kook heads on the side of the streets that would have like the thing that says, the end is nigh, the end is nigh. That's all it used to be. There was no YouTube channels where guys were arguing about the end and they were arguing about Revelation. There wasn't none of that. It wasn't a thing. It was only kook heads. But now it's shoved down your throat in every single scenario. Everybody has a joke about God. Everybody has an episode about God in their television show. Everybody has like a speech about it or something. It's shoved down your throat now because it's that time. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I don't know, man. You go off a little bit, but yeah.
The end is nigh.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh. So Jeff Bezos sent his wife, his fiance, and Katy Perry and some other bitch. I'm too young to know who that is. Sent them all into space. Okay. Everybody's talked about it. Not going to keep talking about it. I know it's old news. Something dawned on me. Maybe the point of that is because we know damn well they have no training. We know they're not going in a G-force thing and they're not testing G-force. We know they're not doing anything like that, right? Like we know they're not going and doing real astronaut work, right? Like we all know that in this room, right? We all agree on that. Do you think that Jeff Bezos was testing if he can send random people at any random time to space? Think about that for a second. Think about if it was a billionaire who knew that this planet was about to get destroyed by meteors or something, and he was like, I need to know if I can sell a shit ton of tickets to a spaceship that I'm building, and if they can all be launched into space and not like throw up all over themselves or do some kind of weird shit.
Well, that's the new thing that I heard that I just haven't said because it's on a different podcast.
What?
That someone already talked about. So
they
I don't
said
bring
that?
it up. No, not that. But
what?
Literally had someone on that's all he's been looking into for a while and no one's talking about is that there's a...
Oh, the meteors. You want to talk about that?
4 years from now.
You want to talk about
that? It's supposed to fucking hit us.
Yeah?
Like, actually, yeah.
You believe in that, huh?
I don't believe in it, but that's just
it says it in Revelation. It literally says...
That's
look up,
literally the timing of when everything else is supposed to happen.
Shout out to our boy
other
Logie.
People. Just, I forget what it is. Just look up
this. Look up meteor in Revelation.
Oh.
There's actual meteors in Revelation that it says hit the earth.
Well,
it does say like, yeah, you're fine.
Because it's what other people.
Meaning of wormwood.
There's just at least all I know is that there's more people that look into the stuff than me, and they're all saying kind of the same thing now. They're all, and that's 2030.
What it says is it pretty much says that like
in 2030 something's gonna happen.
It's gonna burn up all the
much.
Rivers, and it's gonna burn up 1/3 of the rivers and the lakes and the ocean, and it's gonna kill
go
a lot
into
of
an
things.
ice age too.
That's
probably something like that.
But
too,
that
because
whole
that's
thing,
what happens is ice ages.
That whole thing is in Revelation. So if you believe Revelation and the end is coming and we're in that time, that is coming in 4 years. Yes.
Right.
How crazy would that be, dude? How fucking insane would that be? But like, do you think it's gonna hit America?
It doesn't matter where it hits.
It does matter because if the world's not gonna end if it doesn't.
I mean, it matters where it hits, but at the same time, there's only gonna be like a certain amount of people left, like barely enough to like repopulate and start over again. Pretty much.
You know, Arizona's pretty good land because how like mountainous we are, so we can probably survive. And stuff. Yeah, because like we have a lot of canyons that get filled in. And there's a lot of like areas for you to run and get high land. Yeah. Like, dude, how easy would it for us if something like that happened? How easy would it for us all to get over to fucking Estrella right now and just start hiking up that mountain? I'm fucking fast. I'd have me, my car, all the food we have up to the side of that mountain of Estrella, drive all the way to up the side as far as I can get up that side and start hiking up the side of that mountain and try to get to the top. That's what I would do if they were like, hey, a meteor just hit in the Pacific in a fucking a thing's coming, a tsunami, because that's what we got to worry about. We don't really got to worry about we don't exactly got to worry about like fire and things like that, because that's not all realistic, because a lot of that gets like eaten up by the dust that would get kicked up as well, so a lot of that gets engulfed. Then that's not exactly realistic, the fire thing, but the tsunamis, the earthquakes, the after effects, those are very real. So I would just be driving my car straight up the side of that mountain as fucking fast as I could, because it's it doesn't have a lot of, it's a pretty flat mountain. Get as far up there, get all the way to the top, camp it out. And wait to die if that's what's going to happen. The hard thing is going to be the shock. The hard thing is going to be that huge shock of air that just goes over the earth and just, it's hardcore, wipes out all the houses and everything. That's what's shitty.
Yeah.
You got to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shitty part is the aftershock. So look this up real quick. The effects of what happens when a meteor hits like the ocean. Dude, what's your, because you're like, let's say like, you're in Buckeye, so I mean you have a good you have the Skyline Mountain. I didn't mean to dox you, but you have the, who gives a shit, no one's caring. You have the Skyline Mountains right there. You can get right up the Skyline. There's a fucking dude, yeah, you can get up those pretty quickly. Visualization, yeah. So look up that, dude. Look up that fucking meteor. No. Well, look up videos. Yeah. Look up that one. Yeah. Yeah, that one right there. And I'll play it. I don't give a shit. Probably get sued. Who cares?
I don't think we'll get sued.
Probably get sued.
You just can't show this part.
Yeah, I won't show it, but
TV.
Yeah, take the sound out. I won't show it, but we're watching the effects of a asteroid hitting the ocean. We're watching what it would look like. I want to see it. Cover. Okay, so that's where. What ocean is it hitting? What ocean is it hitting? Real quick. Okay, why is it just gonna tell us a bunch of obvious fucking shit? Just being like, hey, dude, is this a video that's not actually gonna show us the fucking the meteor hitting the ocean, or is it just gonna tell us a bunch of fucking effects, dude? Oh my god. Oh, this fucking shit sucks, dude. Turn this off. Oh my god. That's a terrible video. That's strike one. I'm just nah. Dude, yeah. Hey, look at the chick Zookaloop. Not the chick. I said the Chicka Zookaloop. That one, the Chickazooka dude.
Yeah, Chickazooka
Chickaloop.
It's Chickzallop.
Chickzallop, is that what it is? Have you seen that before?
It's probably Zigzallop.
Yeah, Chickzallop.
C is silent like an S.
He's not doing good at looking up these meteor videos.
Oh, dude. Nice.
You excited for...
No, look at that phantom basketball player. That was weird.
Are you excited for...
What?
He has Stir Crazy on Wednesday.
Did he really?
Yeah, you excited for Stir Crazy on Wednesday?
I keep forgetting to sign up, and it's kind of starting to piss me off.
I didn't forget.
A reminder.
I didn't forget. I just didn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't get it.
They fast forward this. What are we watching? Yeah, move over. Yeah, see if this.
This is Fallout. What are you watching?
This is straight up Fallout, dude. All right, you're good. Yeah, no,
You
I think we know what happens.
bro. Yeah, we know.
I just wanted to see a cool video. I just like destruction.
Dude,
Look up some bear killing people videos. I want to watch bear killing people videos.
Whoa.
Not people, bear killing things. Sorry. God.
Whoa,
My bad,
dude. What kind of shit are you watching, dude?
My bad, dude. Sorry. Nah.
Oh, run, Tammy, run. Get the kids.
Tammy, get the gun. That's actually a video of a lion who killed somebody, and he's like, Tammy, run. Yeah. I think we could survive if that happened, bro.
Yeah, you're not surviving a bear attack.
If a bear came at me, you know what I've always said growing up?
What?
So there's a world record. Can you look this up real quick, buddy? Buddy, hey, Logie Bear. Can you look up the world record for how many stabs somebody got in a bear before he got eaten? Stabs in a bear before he got eaten. Yeah, let's see. They go all, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you should. Yeah, look it up use ChatGPT. So I've always grew up knowing that the world record for guys stabbed bear before getting eaten by it is 12. So if a bear ever came at me, I'm pulling my knife out and I'm getting more than 12.
And then you're going to get eaten.
I can get 13.
And then you'll get eaten.
And then I'll get eaten.
Yeah.
I'm fine with getting eaten if I can get 13. If I get to 11, though, I'm getting out of there alive.
Who's there to count and not help you? Like
the guys
the Guinness World Record guys there, like,
yeah,
you just call them like, hey, I got this world record, like, you know.
No, they find the bear. They find the bear that
I'll
killed me.
I'll be the Guinness World Record guy. Call me.
They find the bear that killed me. They have to. They have to go and put it down. They have to go and put it down.
I was thinking more of like.
So they'll go and they find the bear.
You give me a call and you're like, hey, I got this idea. I got a world record.
No, they go and they find the bear and they take the bear out, and then they like as they go and they examine the bear, they go over there and they go, oh man, let me see.
Yeah, but who's
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. 12, who's 13. Counting
13. Guys, he got 13. He got 13.
So is that the trooper, the state trooper, or the park ranger?
This
that
the park
found
ranger,
it? Yeah.
and then it gets to the Guinness World Record.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets to them.
Okay. And did you
nothing credible? Well,
did you specifically go, like, where did you go to?
I've always said that, but I think I might just turn that into a joke. I don't know. I think I might turn that into a joke, kind of. But I think that somebody said that is why I say that. But I think a comedian might have said that one time. I've
heard a story of some guy. I think what did he kill? Something with a knife. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know if it was a bear or what. But
I was gonna say, is there a joke that has the guy stabbing bear joke about a guy stabbing a bear? You want to spit in that? You disgusting heathen. You gonna spit?
Hey, I got one for you.
Are you about to spit in that, dude? Hold up, stop! Don't. Are you gonna spit in that?
No.
That's disgusting.
What do you?
No. Okay. Frank goes hunting in the woods. A bear joke. No, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You do look like a guy that would be going around stabbing bears.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna write that joke. That's a good joke, dude. That's a good joke.
Yeah. You look like
that.
You're pretty into stabbing bears.
I look like I'd stab a bear too.
Oh yeah. You look like you do it every weekend. You go out every weekend and.
You know, hey, buddy, I've been wanting to talk to you about this. You want to go backpacking in the woods, dude? You want to go, bro?
I'm not technically a bear. I think I'm an otter.
No. I'm not going to stab you. No, on some real stuff. This is a real question, okay? Even
You're not
you,
getting
Logan,
my joke
too.
at all.
You
That's
too,
funny.
man, if you want to. Hey, it's just all three of you. We get a backpack, right? We go and we can either buy them, which they're fucking expensive, so probably not. But we can rent them. We can rent the gear.
I have one.
One of those big backpacks?
Yeah.
I used to have one. I don't know where it is. So we can rent one of those big backpacks, those hiking ones. You know, you put your sleeping bag on there, and then you put your tent if you guys want one, and then we just get like pot and all that shit, knife and tomahawk and all that.
I won't go
no,
during.
we don't go too far because we're gonna stay in Arizona, but
I'm not going during like snake season. got to be winter time is when I go.
Yeah, it's always snake season.
No, it's not.
It's always snake season here.
No, I'll go in the winter time is what I'm telling you, though.
That's cold as shit.
That's the whole point. That's fun about it. Don't be a pussy.
I guess, yeah, you're right. We can go in the cold.
Yeah,
because then we got to get, like, wood and all that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
If there's snow and shit, that'd be dope.
Where do you want to go?
Up north.
Yeah, but, like, where up north?
Anywhere that has snow would be cool. Just fine. It doesn't have to be a lot of snow, but it doesn't even have to be snow.
No, let's not do snow.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be snow. Just saying. And there's so many fucking dope places, bro.
Like,
there's so many cool places.
Like in Vegas, right before my wedding in Mount Charleston, dude.
I wouldn't go right before your wedding, but like a couple weeks before or something.
Yeah, no, right before.
That's not a good idea, bro.
Why?
You're never supposed to do shit like that before your wedding night.
Why?
Unless you want. I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's traditionally.
Bring home bear skin for my wife.
Traditionally, I mean, nowadays people don't really.
Where's Mount Lemon? In Tucson? Yeah, we could do Mount Lemon. Like really nice even in summertime. Is it mountainy though? Is it like actually look up images? Is it like an actual forest?
Oh, you want to hike to the top of a mountain?
It's pretty scenic, bro. They say that you get a little bit of like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but it looks like you get a little bit of snow constantly throughout the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scenic.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's log cabins at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
I was gonna say
I stayed in those.
You know, we could. You did?
Yeah, I did. I rode a mule to the bottom.
How'd you do that? Were they expensive?
My grandpa paid for it.
How much were they?
I don't know. I'm sure they're reasonable. I mean, but he paid for all of us. There was like six of us that went.
Man, there's like these like cool trails that I want to do, like Grand Canyon trails.
But rest in peace, Grandpa Dan.
Yeah, rest in peace, Grandpa Dan.
He couldn't make it on the trip. It was kind of sad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he paid for the whole trip, got us all to go down there, and then literally as we go down the first part, he's like at the the leaders in the front, obviously the guide, and then my grandpa was in the front, and I used to feel bad in the moment, but now it's like, kind of
funny.
Not really, but
They tell me the story.
he's in the damn it, he's in the front.
Funny.
And he goes and he fell off the mule, dude. He couldn't go on the trip.
I'm your Grandpa Dan. You're behind me, right? And I'm Grandpa Dan, right? Oh, fucking damn it, man. This fucking stupid ass fucking mule, man.
Literally as soon as we get on
Zach.
the trail. What?
Zach, man, fucking man, got me on a fucking mule, man. Zach!
That's not how we talked it all. But
I don't know how. I don't want to be on this fucking mule anymore, man. Shit. Zach.
Oh, that's how he felt like that. That was pretty good.
So it's your fault, is what I've been saying this whole time. He probably called out to you like.
No, he didn't say anything.
Times.
He just
probably called out to you probably like 6,
I think he just
times.
did it on purpose because he wanted to relax.
Was there a cute native girl that was part of the guide team that was putting you down, taking you down there? So you were checking her out the whole time? Cute native boy.
Yeah. I just reminded me of another
at the
thing.
Grand Canyon. Go ahead.
I almost had a heart attack as we're like, like a couple hours into it, because it's like an 8-hour trip.
You
on the
almost had
mule.
a heart attack?
Yeah, dude.
What were you, 12?
This far away from me, I was like 14.
You were 14. You almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, I have a phobia of snakes, or fear of snakes.
Ah, you're
Dude,
a pussy.
Yeah. Guess what was on the...
Yeah, go ahead.
As we're passing, and I can't do anything. I'm on a mule. The guy, just hear the guy like, yeah, there's a snake ahead. Just keep calm. And I'm like, okay, can't do anything about it. Dude, like the mule's going hella slow, and literally I'm going like this slow. Snake this far away from me, just like...
No
and
way.
It was like, not a rattlesnake, but it was some kind of like, I don't even know, dude.
You're kind of a bitch. No, look up snakes in the I'm tired of these gosh dang snakes and these gosh dang plane.
But yeah, cool. I recommend it to anyone.
Snakes at the Grand Canyon.
If anyone ever wants to do that trip, I recommend it.
I'll probably no. So you want to go backpacking?
Yeah.
Let's go. You ever been to Utah?
I've always wanted to go.
I want to go to Utah or Colorado. Yeah, those are the snakes you got over there.
No, it was a little one, but it was scary.
It was a little one, and you were afraid.
Dude, it was right here.
I wanna backpack so bad, dude.
Yes.
I seen some guy. This guy was backpacking. Excuse me.
Lake's pretty new. I don't know if you've ever been to
He was.
Washington Lake, but it's a 6-mile hike.
I'm down.
And so you walk around like this whole lake, and you pretty much get like all the scenery of Arizona, like all the.
Yeah, that looks freaking cool.
So
Terrain.
yeah.
Because it's amazing.
Oh, so it's through all the different like desert and all that.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to see if it gives you like a.
Wow. Where is this at?
In Prescott.
Wow,
No,
really?
that's not that far
You
away.
just gave me
Yeah,
a
so right here, so you walk behind it. And
Watson Lake.
It's like a 6-mile hike.
Yeah, I'm down.
I thought that was pretty. And it's only an hour.
I'm super down. Let's do that. We should go up there. We should go
That
there. You
looks
should
sick.
ask your lady. You go. Stop being lonely. Grab a lady. Nah, no. We'll just go up there as boys. We should do a boys trip.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should do a
Be
boys
dope,
trip. You guys want to do a boys trip?
I'm down. I've done plenty of.
An hour away. Yeah.
You
I've
wanna do
done
a boys
plenty
trip?
of trips like that. I'd be down to do it.
In October, it was nice.
Yeah, we should. We should go do that. Let's actually do fishing. Let's do some. You guys. Let's do some fishing. Do you guys want to go fishing? Let's do
I mean,
some
I'll
real
ca-
actual guy shit.
I'll carry some shit, but I'll.
You don't fish?
No.
Neither do I. I'm glad you said that. Let's not fish. I
I'd
don't
rather
fish.
go.
Do you fish?
I'd rather go hunting.
Yeah, I don't fish.
I'll hunt.
We can. You wanna hunt?
Yeah, we could go hunting.
All right, we'll catch.
Carve up a couple spears.
That'd
Go
be
spear
sick.
fishing.
I'm down. 13 stabs, dude. I don't know of the one for a cougar, but I'm down to try because that's definitely a cougar area.
I think it's.
Look up this for me real quick. So when we were in California for one of my birthdays, when I moved to California, we were in a pretty remote area, and we went up to this lake called. Look up Taylor Lake, North California. So we had to find this lake called Taylor Lake. And, dude, we had to drive through, like, the middle of fucking nowhere. And dude, the densest forest I've ever been in. Like, literally densest forest I've ever been in. I think it's that one right there. Go up. It's that one right there. Press on the images. It's that one with the snow. Yeah, it's that one with the snow right there. That's it. How insane is that? We had to find that, dude.
That's
How
pretty
insane does that look?
That was really
Go
cool.
down. Look at those different images.
That's in California.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And we had to drive through. Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
That's it. We had to drive through like the middle of nowhere, dude.
Kind of looks like Washington, for sure.
That was so
I
crazy.
mean, I've never been anywhere like that in Washington, but there's places like that. in
That was
Washington.
really crazy find, dudes. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Wow.
it is. So
That's so insane, dude. But yeah, so that was a good one, and that was one of those where we had to really go deep, and it was so you know you're real deep when there's a hunter's lodge. It was like an outside hunter's lodge thing where it had like all your kitchen area base like made up so you can carve everything. Had like a bunch of shit hanging from trees. Awesome, beautiful area. But I think we should do that, guys. We should talk about that. We should do that. That was an awesome episode of Hunchback Insomniac, episode 15. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Nam. This is
Zack.
that is Logan. We thank you guys for listening. God bless. God bless America. Have a wonderful night. Love you guys.